Sarah. And I'm Mercedes. We're one half of Kittie, and you are watching Loud TV.
Years after our interview in Paris, could you imagine?
I think it's 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah, I don't want to shock you.
Yeah, don't want to shock you, but I think
it's been a
it's
very
15.
long time.
Let's explain us that you finished the adventure. Maybe you got the impression of unfinished.
No, we went home into our coffins. And we slept. And then 15 years later,
we came
we're
back.
Yeah, you're pretty
Just
well,
resting.
Well rested, yes. Lots of sleep.
How's Romania with vampires?
We didn't know we were on a boat in our coffins. We didn't even notice.
We didn't even notice.
Let us know the idea to come back.
Well, I mean, things kind of just like spiraled out of control. Like, let's be clear here.
It wasn't our idea.
It wasn't really our idea. We just wanted to play a couple shows. We got offered a couple shows, and the idea for that was that we were just going to play a couple shows and then go back into our coffins. But the universe had other plans for us, and we ended up getting an offer to do a record from Sumerian. So we agreed, and then we wrote the record, and then we put the record out, and here we are in France.
It's simply like this.
Yes,
Just a
very simple.
Snap of the fingers.
Yeah. It wasn't really something that we had planned to do. It wasn't on our bingo card, so to speak, but we're happy to be here, and I think that we really outdid ourselves with Fire.
Your last album was released 1 year ago.
Yes.
And was it easy to come back in studio? Did you find the same feelings?
Yeah, I mean, a very rested and rejuvenated version of us. Yes, it was actually quite an experience to get into the studio with these girls and be like, wow, I'm locked in perfectly with Morgan still. Mercedes, I can lock in with her kick, and it was such a mind-blowing experience to be like, oh yeah, those are the people I'm supposed to be playing with. It was very cool.
Did you stop guitar for those years?
Nope. I played with plenty of other musicians, and it never felt like that. And it was such an eye-opening, wonderful experience. But we just never thought we were going to be able to do it again.
Yeah, it's nice that we're here. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Did you stop music too?
No,
everybody played for fun.
Yeah, we all played.
Yeah.
We all played.
Yeah.
So it was. It's not like we had to knock the dust off too much. We were already playing with other people.
Yeah.
I was wondering about the music, and was it too easy to compose together, or did you do it in the old school way, like together in a room, or did you compose in your?
So we had to have an updated version because we don't live so close to each other anymore. So Ivy lives in the United States now. I was living across Canada, and Morgan and Mercedes are in Ontario, Canada, and so we had to use our computers and Dropbox to swap a lot of riffs, and there was a dumping ground of riffs and ideas and songs, and then Morgan and Mercedes were able to play together, and then anytime I come to Ontario I would jump in with them, and it was honestly a very nice way for us to be able to dissect the songs a little more, and because we did used to do it just all of us standing in a room, and it was nice to be able to make adjustments on your own, because you could just play her she doesn't have to sit and play the song 10 times for us to work out the guitar riffs. She's got the drum parts. We can figure out the guitar riffs on her record. The Mercedes was recording herself as well, all of us were doing it, and it was a good way to get in there and be more precise.
Yeah, and I feel like we were able to give a little better attention to the songs as well. those subtle nuances that you wouldn't have heard in the room, you hear on the recording. So, and you can kind of work around that, which is quite nice.
What did you try to do, change or improve in studio compare, with the old the years off?
And like we're a pretty pure band. There was more like the songs were still continually being written and finished while we were there. So that was a little different before. The producer that we worked with this time was Nick Raskulinix, and he was a very hands-on guy, and so he was in there with us like jamming and like he stole one of Mercedes' drumsticks and he was conducting with it, and that was a much different approach because previously we would just go into the studio, record the songs, and that's that, and we had like more of an opportunity to actually work with our producer, and that was new for us,
for sure.
And we just really clicked so well with him.
He's a really talented guy and so many,
Yeah.
He's and a metalhead, so
Yeah, super talented.
yeah.
Do you find any change on the road, on the metal scene?
Well,
I feel like things are pretty well the same. I feel like there's a lot more female representation out here, which is kind of nice. But other than that, same old, except we're just older and more tired.
Especially today, at Hellfest, it's a kind of women day.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women on stage, and I do have the impression that when I saw you live it was in the 2000s years, but many bands like Ginger and all the bands they evolved the scene, and women are more, and women is the future of metal.
Well, I think women are the future of everything. Like, let's be clear here. Without women, you get nothing.
That's right.
that's true. Cease to exist.
What's the future for the band? If you can survive from Hellfest?
I mean, we might.
we make
might
it out
perish.
here alive.
I think we're, we have a couple shows coming up. We have a couple U.S. festival dates that we're gonna do, and then after that, I think we have some surprises up our sleeves that are gonna, that you guys will hear about shortly. But other than that, I think we're probably gonna start writing again.
Back to the kitchen.
Yeah, and if something great, like a good opportunity comes along in the meantime, we're happy to take it.
Yeah.
So you said kitchen.
Yes.
You got something in the kitchen.
We must get in there and start cooking.
Yeah.
And so, what about food in Europe and especially in France?
God, you guys are spoiled.
Yeah,
I don't even think you guys know it. Every food is so good everywhere you go. Even just the welcome food here, just like the bread and the cheese and everything. North American food
You're
sucks.
spoiled. You guys are spoiled.
You guys know what's up.
Yeah, spoiled.
Actually, our tour manager brought us a bunch of pastries from Paris last night, and was wonderful.
It's very good.
We had a little party.
Yeah.